It's the dictionary. Dictionary. It's the dictionary. Dictionary. It's the dictionary. Dictionary. It's the dictionary. It's the dictionary.
Hello, word nerds, and welcome to another pre-F bonus episode. This is where I would like to ask you, yes, you, to give me your thoughts on some upcoming words through the Fs. The words that I'm going to tell you are episodes that I would like to have a guest on, but I feel like maybe some of them don't require maybe a guest for the whole episode or for whatever reason. But also, I want as many people as possible to have the opportunity to tell me their thoughts on some of these words. And so that could be email, dictionarypod@gmail.com. Of course, I would love it if you left a voicemail. I think the number is 917-727-5757. That is also in the show notes. Of course, podcast show notes and YouTube show notes. You could DM me on the social media at dictionarypod. That would be fine as well. But I definitely think voicemail or email are the best ways to get in contact with me. Voicemail, leave it relatively short, but, please definitely get out all your thoughts as well. So here are some words that I've looked ahead and I've called out some that I feel like are important to talk about. I might come up with some more later and I'll make another video, but here's a good starting list. And there are feelings behind a lot of these words. A lot of these words have connotations, positive or negative. And so that's partly why I want to talk about them, and I want to hear what you have to say about them as well. Because, of course, I'm not the best person to talk about them always. So here we go. Starting off strong, fag or faggot. I think they're in the same episode. I have somebody who might want to be on that episode, but, I'd love to have more thoughts. So that's one or two. Fairy. There's at least two definitions of the word fairy that I could think of that people might have a lot of opinions about. So feel free to tell me your thoughts about the word fairy. Family. That's a good one. Family. People got families. The family you were born with, the family that you chose. You might feel strongly, positively or negatively about family. Famous. Oh, this is a big one. Fame, I guess, should also be on there. Fame, famous. Those won't be in the same episode, but same concept. Pick one, I guess, and talk about it. Fart. Come on, fart. Fascism. Ooh, that's a good one. A word that has come up a lot in recent years. Fashion. How about fashion? What do you think about fashion? Fashion is all over the place. Fashion is fashion. Of course, Flight of the Conchords have a great song about fashion. Fat. Another big one. I have a couple ideas on who to get as a guest on that one, but I want to hear your thoughts because there's a lot. Helen Zaltzman had an episode, maybe 2 episodes, about the word fat, and there's a lot to talk about there. Father. Maybe you want to talk about your dad. I don't know. I'm gonna try and get my dad on that episode. Shouldn't be too hard to convince him. What else? Fear. Ooh, this is a big word. Fear. What do you think about fear? Federal. The government? I don't know. Federal. What do you think about that? I don't know who I'm going to get as a guest on that. Femme. I already have somebody in mind. They did agree to do it. We just have to set up a date. But femme. F-E-M-M-E. What do you think about the word femme? Let's see. I think I'm going to skip a couple of these. Fetish. That's an interesting one. I have a good idea of who to get on that one if they're free. They're kind of busy maybe, but fetish. Do you want to talk about your fetish? Do you have one? Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's weird? I don't know. Let's see. Film. This is a huge one for me. I also have... See, this is a hard one because, there's so many people who I could have a guest on for this. So this is another reason why, I want to get as many people as possible to give me their thoughts on that. What else? Let's see. I'm skipping some of these because, let's see. Ooh, flat earther. Do you want to talk about that? Talk about that. Let's see. Free will. Oh, this is a topic I think about all the time. Free will. There's a guy who wrote a book that I am so slowly reading called what is it called? Determined. And so I mentioned this in the Natalia Reagan episode at the end of the Ease. We talked about evolution, and so I brought up this book, and I want to get that author on for free will. Do you think there is free will? Do you think there's not? Is life determined, predetermined? Oh my God, it hurts my brain. Oh, and then the last one on my list is just the word fuck. Fuck. Of course, anytime I've mentioned to people that I'm recording the Fs, this is the first one that they're like, oh, what are you going to do for fuck? Are you going to do fuck? Yeah, of course I'm going to do fuck. Fucking yeah. Fucking A, we're going to fucking talk about fuck. But who will be the guest? That is the question. So I want to hear your thoughts. Of course, I would love to get Samuel L. Jackson for that episode, but there are so many other people who I think would be great as well, and he will probably never agree to be on my podcast. How do I do that? I don't know. Anyway, if you want to talk about any of those words, please email me, call the Google Voice number, leave a message. If there are other words, other F words that you feel like you really want to talk about, pick it and talk about it. Let me know, and I will put it in the episode. Okay, that is it for this pre-F bonus, possibly number 2. And that's all I gotta say. This has been Spencer, not dispensing information. Goodbye.